We are back out in the garage, so that only means one thing. That means we are back doing one-day builds. The first one-day build of 2026, and I couldn't be more excited. In this video, we are going to be making 3 display stands. For what, you might ask? We are making a display stand for probably, arguably, the best gadget that Batman has ever used in movies, comics, cartoons, you name it. The grappling gun. So I have 3D printed 5 different grappling guns from the original Batman movie, the animated series, and the new Batman movies, and the video game. So that is what I'm doing, and yes, I am a nerd. I'm okay with that. So that is what we're making today, out in the shop doing a little bit of woodworking, and then the rest of the project I'm going to be incorporating 3D printing into it. So stay tuned for that, and let's get started. We're over at the miter saw. I got my measurements all set up, getting ready to cut. Got to cut 2 pieces. For this project, I have already made the centerpiece of it, which I just wanted to work out the little kinks in it and everything, and make sure that it works. So cue the B-roll for that. So that is what the final project is going to look like, except for it's going to have 3, and it's going to be on 45-degree angles. The middle is going to be centered, and then the sides are going to be on 45-degree angles, and then the rest of them displayed like that. So that is the plan, and I did the first one off of camera to make sure that all my measurements worked and got all the hiccups out and everything, and I'm glad I did because I was off a little bit on some of the tolerances, so I was able to fix that. So we're going to cut up 2 pieces, and we're going to make that. So we're going to do the miter saw, and then we're going to head over to the table saw and get everything all set up and ready to go. Got my pieces all cut. I got them 15 3/4 by 9.5 is what the overall dimensions is. And then now what I'm going to do on it to dress it up a little bit is I'm going to put a 1/2 inch border around it now. So I got some leftover wood from the cuts, and I'm going to start cutting the 1/2 inch trim that goes around it to class it up a little bit. And we get that done, and Brad nail it on, and we are pretty much done with the woodworking aspect of this build. All the trim pieces done. Now make sure that my measurements are correct, and head back over to the miter saw and cut some 45-degree angles on them, which I absolutely hate doing because I am not good at it whatsoever. But gonna give it my best go, and anybody that knows me, this is like making a picture frame, and I'm not that good at that. Back over at the workbench, have everything cut. Good to go. Got all my trim pieces. Got the main board. Now it's time to sand and then brad nail it. And we are almost done. So let's get going. We are all finished up. We have the two pieces all framed up, ready to go. Now it's time to move in to the workshop downstairs where it's nice and warm. It's still -5 today. Absolutely freaking freezing, but it's a heck of a lot better than it was on the weekend. And actually just yesterday it was -26. So I will put that translation down below, but it is freaking cold. So I'm going to go inside in the heat. Get everything all fixed up and ready to go, and then next we're off to paint. All right, we are inside. We are nice and warm. We are back in the workshop. So from here on in, everything is 3D printed. I've already 3D printed it. So I got a bin full of the grappling guns and all the pieces that I need, and then little tiny bins of the miscellaneous stuff that I need. So right now what I do, or going to do, before I paint it, is dry fit everything, drill the holes, so the holes get painted, and there's no true wood showing through, that it's all painted when I'm done. So I'm going to dry fit everything right now, get the holes drilled, and then we're off the paint. Got both are prepped and ready to go, ready for paint. I have to head off to work, so we're going to take a little break. I'm going to get these painted before I head off, and by the time I get home they'll be nice and dry and be able to continue this build. So yeah, stay tuned. It's just getting exciting, I promise. All right, back from work. Paint is dried. As you can see, paint is dried. I've added a little something that I will show you guys later off camera there. And now, like I said, it's time to assemble. So this is the fun part. And I'm sure you guys probably saw before in the little time lapse and everything that I was doing. When I was sizing everything, I had to use a screwdriver to get the backing in there. That is 100% on purpose. I want this nice and tight. When it's all done and you guys get a nice close-up, I'll give you a nice close-up. You'll see why. Want nice and tight. I want no gaps, no nothing. So I made sure that pretty much there is no tolerance whatsoever. That little persuasion of a screwdriver, and she's in there nice and tight. So I'll stop talking and let's start assembling. There we go. Everything is assembled. There's one. I got to do the exact same thing for the second one. Not going to show that one because it's the exact same process. So, yeah, moving on. All right, we're all assembled. Got the background all assembled. Everything looking absolutely fantastic. Exactly the way that I wanted it. This isn't any particular board. I got this off of Maker World. This is actually Star Wars background that I was using that I thought was looked really cool and everything. And then I was able to find hooks to 3D print that I'm using for the hooks. So they don't exactly fit perfectly, so that's going to take a little finessing, but they do work, which is absolutely fantastic. So now we are on to the final assembly stage of just getting everything to all fit, then a little bit more gluing, and then we are done. So yeah, let's get into it. There we go. Got the boards all sorted out, everything else. Got final touches, and then I will bring you guys back for the final reveal. We are pretty much done, so stay tuned. Well, that is a wrap for this project. It turned out absolutely amazing. I could not be happier. Everything that I planned, it just all came together, and it turned out exactly the way that I wanted it to. And I am super excited that I was able to combine two of my passions into one project, woodworking and 3D printing, and was able to make this very cool project. Like I was saying before in other videos, this is what I'm hoping to do more for the one-day builds, is combine 3D printing with woodworking and other skills and make really cool projects. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. So that is it for this video. I got plenty more coming. I got tons more ideas, tons more fun. We are 3 months away from the beginning of the paintball season. Not that I'm counting or anything like that. So got plenty more coming out for this off season, and then getting back full swing into the paintball season. So looking forward to that. So if you guys enjoyed this type of video and content, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with everything coming out of this channel. And I will see you guys next video. Peace.